Hello and welcome to another Raggy's craft beer review. And so tonight, been a busy weekend. Yesterday at Blue Monkey's Craft Beer Festival, had a few beers, and today out in Beeston had some nice beers as well. So from LowCostbeer, this is where I bought it from. This is Other Half Brewing, and it's their Mylar bags, a double dry hot Imperial India Pale Ale. 8.5%. Brewed in Brooklyn, New York, Washington, D.C. Well, it says Brooklyn, New York, then it says Bloomfield, New York, then it says Washington, D.C. I didn't think they were the same place, but I may be wrong. So there's no other discernible writing on there. So Mylar bags. I've heard that from somewhere, so I'm not sure where I've heard it from. I've heard it from somewhere. So yeah, been a crazy weekend. It's nice to actually do a beer review in the beer room. I've done beer reviews outside of a pub. I've done them at the Blue Monkey Craft Beer tap room. So there's plenty of good reviews coming up on the channel. Some are shorter than others. Some it's just about beer and beer only. But some amazing beers coming out there. So I think I dropped this a minute ago. So we'll let it pour. Like I say, low cost of had a load of big name American breweries, Mortalis, and I know Craft Beer Basics been on about that. And he, you know, with Suds and Soda being part of the Neon Raptor family, I know that he knows his stuff when it comes to that side of things. Talking of Neon Raptor, I've just got to check tonight on Facebook to make sure other people are going. But thinking about going down to Neon Raptor's trade event tomorrow. So not sure if a beer reviewer is classed as a trade person. Pubs are, yeah, I get that. But in some ways, I'm selling their beers through beer reviewing. So in some ways, in a roundabout way, I am sort of trade. It'll be interesting, you know. It'll be interesting to go down, and I'll make sure I can first. I'm allowed first. I don't want to just turn up and get told to do one, as you do. So as we can see, lovely orange looking pour. Take no notice of the big head. It's the usual standard racky pour. Big bright orange beer. Certainly looks appetizing. Oh, big hoppy tropical aroma. Mangoes, peach, pineapple. Shouldn't really be having an 8.5. I mean, we've been out today. Well, yesterday I drank 3 or 4 samples. Then I had 1, 2, 3 halves, 2 cans, another half. I think I had more than that actually. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I had a bit more than that. Yeah. Cracking day yesterday. A full review on the channel will come of the Blue Monkey Day and their beers. And the more astute of you will have already seen. I haven't done a beer review yet because a beer haul yet. But you will have already seen I've been joined on the back wall by a few fellas. So the beer wall is at breach. We are breaching the beer wall. I'm too deep on top shelf. The shelf above where you can see it's too deep. So it's yeah, it's we're at breach point all of a sudden. Well, there's not much of my Imperial starter left, to be fair. I've got a 2 litre bottle somewhere. I don't realise this. Oh, it's sitting down there to go away with. And for beer reviews from Filey, the Filey Adventures. And it won't just be me doing beer reviews because I'm going to take my little thing. I'm going to have people with me. If they want to come on and do beer reviews, we'll let them. If not, then I'll just do beer reviews myself. So that was a good one. And yeah, lives and all sorts of stuff going off. Should be a good week. Yeah, albeit messy. So cheers. Let's dive in. That is tasting spot on. Big, juicy, tropical fest of a beer. And for those watching the channel, I've had another email from Low Cost today. Big update on their channel. Um, Lots and lots of breweries. So if you've got the pennies, you know, go on and can treat yourself. Trigger that £45 free delivery. It's well worth triggering some cracking beers. Gotta be honest. I don't buy any more beer. If I had the money, I can't buy any more beer at the moment because I get a right bottlicking. And Christmas is coming close. And I need to save up some pennies to get the Advent calendar. I do want to do the low cost Advent calendar this year. Do not want to miss out. I didn't get it last year because it was put on really, really late, and I'd already gone and bought 2 calendars. Couldn't really justify spending on a third calendar. Albeit, I think that the low cost beer Advent calendars, especially if he's got the same beers in all the calendars, it will be an amazing live event every single flipping night through December. But this year, only one beer calendar. I can't afford to do 2. It's as simple as that. And you know, but I will be doing like a live, and then I'll be flittering in Christmassy beers that I can get hold of throughout the month of December. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm super pumped about the whole beer review world again now. I've got I seem to have got my mojo back a little bit. Like I say, Neon Raptor tomorrow, hopefully. Thursday I'm definitely out because I'm over at Castle Rock Brewery's Embankment pub. So there's another pub review to come. To sample. To do their beer and food tasting night. The Emperor's Brewery charity raffle. So I'm going to take a video of the event. Might do live when they're on stage talking, because I presume there's going to be some of that. Bang the Elephant are in. Good buddies from Bang the Elephant. Castle Rock are there. You know, I couldn't pick 3 breweries that I absolutely really love all together at the same time. In any case, this is a juice bomb, and bloody hell, it's walloping me. I need to be very careful I don't get another bollocking. Yeah, bollockings, they come quite regular, you know, these things happen, don't they? The taste on that is simply sublime. This is a bloody good brewery. Say that's come all the way from America. Wow. Wow. That is stunning. It looks good. It bloody smells good, but the taste is tingling my tongue. It's a tropical fruit fest of a beer, but I'm not joking. As Imperials or dippers go, that is just absolutely amazing. It really is. Fucking hell. Wow. Um, Obviously, thank you to Benjamin, because Benjamin, you know, this what I love about the beer community. Yeah, I do beer reviews. Not a lot of people want to be behind the camera, but a lot of people interact, and I love the interaction. And not only that, in some ways, from this channel, I've seen people bring their own channels out, and I love that. Slurpee, Dave does beer reviews, Dave Goathead, and there are other people out there, and I'd say to you, go for it. for me, positive beer reviews I think are fantastic. Talk about that. If you know about the brewery, brilliant. If you know about the beer, brilliant. History and all that's interesting. And it's like a, without being saying the wrong word, it's like in some ways like a drug. You know, when it's going well, you really are buzzing. You're there. It's like today. I walked into the Crown Inn in Beeston, and there's Verdant and Cloudwater on cask and keg, and I'm like, I've got to review these. I've got to do it. So I go and stand outside. I feel a bit awkward because I'm not drunk, and you know, it's just this thing where when I see beers from certain breweries, it doesn't need to be the big breweries. It can be breweries that are smaller that I've never had their beer on cask or keg before, and you know, it's just amazing. And it's a hobby, which you know, it's amazing. Yeah, I've had some, you know, no fault of my own for a lot of it, down times, but for the most part, I've had some absolutely belting times. Um, and again, not much you can read into what this brewery is posting on their cans. There's no information. Would be good to have information, you know, from my viewpoint, what your hops are, you know, information about the beer. Um, but the beer is absolutely amazing. So, Other Half Brewing, you don't know me. I'm from Nottingham in England. Um, Robin Hood, the city of Robin Hood, yeah, and Raggy, yeah, Torvalindine, yeah, and a crap Labour council who just fuck everything up. They wasted 70 million on something called Robin Hood Energy, yeah, and they bobbed it up, yeah. If there was in a brewery, you'd fucking walk out. And if there was in a brewery throwing a party, you'd walk out sober. Yeah, but there you go. You know, these things happen. But that looks amazing and it tastes amazing. Wow. So what we have here is that moment of a beer that, and I'm sure LowCostbeer will know this, is a beer that I'll probably never try again. Probably never see again. And it's just tasting absolutely amazing. Um, dare I say it, the best Imperial IPA that I've ever tasted. Oh, it's why I got into doing beer reviews because, you know, I absolutely, I'm a fan of beer, you know, and beer done the right way as well, you know, credit given where credit's due. Yeah, that's why across my social media, you will see that I will tag in, if the bloody social media lets you tag in, all the breweries. But yeah, tasting amazing. Um, Out of five. Ooh, ooh. Definitely the best in Imperial IPA that I've had this year. Dipper included, you know, that side of things. Um, Proper juice fest, strong as hell. In the UK, that would be a Dipper. In America, an Imperial. So it's in 8.5%. I would class as Imperial strength anyway, but it is interesting. Out of five for me, 4.65. Wow, stunning. Ooh. Um, Other half. Take a bow, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, I don't know much about the brewery. I am from Nottingham, and I never read up before about breweries or how big they are, the hype. I just review beer as the beer comes. Yeah, you know, uh, normal person reviewing beer. Never took by hype, and it's the best way, really. Thank you for watching, and you may well see me live tomorrow from the Raptor. May. It's going to be an interesting weekend. Yeah, I do need to go down. I need to push myself. I've stayed in the shadows too long. and I know this. I do know this. Cheers up.